Hello, welcome to this video response to IDICBeer's 7,000 subscriber giveaway. Yeah, he had asked to put out a video kind of explaining, what our favorite place to get our gaming stuff is. And I thought, yeah, instead of just sitting there and talking, I figured I'd show you. All right, so let's kind of head out and see where my favorite place to buy gaming stuff is. All right, here we are. That's our little hobby shop. Game store, actually, more than anything else. Alright, just for fun. That's the shop that I prefer to get my stuff from. Let's take a look inside. Alright, so doors open, so I got here early. I usually do on gaming days. Nothing like getting into the store, kind of get in the mood, take a look around. No shirt, no shoes, no soap, no service. Okay, so let's see what we got. It's actually a very nice large store, dealing with tabletop games and puzzles, as well as all of our favorite tabletop games, not just board games, but tabletop. So the biggest reasons this store is really nice, I mean, here's all the historical gaming, bolt action especially, resources from Osprey, which is a very good source. My favorite part, though, is they've got Reaper and Citadel, Army Painter, and they got Vallejo. All the favorite paints that you could want, including a lot of the technical stuff for washes and weathering. They've even got P3 Formula P3. So, which I've never used, but I've heard about it. I know Jay Knight uses it. So, basically all the equipment, or sort of all the tools you need to paint your army up is all there. Got, of course, Fantasy, IDICBeer, and on the other side, 40k. That wall is mostly Reaper, but there's, North Star miniatures for Frostgrave, and a little bit of Elmore, Dark Sword. So there's plenty here, and unfortunately for me, a lot of other games that I'm interested in, like Flames of War. And there's a lot of terrain for both 15mm and 28mm, Dystopian Wars and Halo Wars. A lot of terrain over here. Even Check Your Six. So they've got a lot here, and that's one of the reasons I like shopping here. The staff is great. They're very encouraging when I started in the hobby, so I definitely wanted, I've kind of bonded with them, and I really like that. But probably the most important reason, that's just the store, but the most important reason I like to buy my gaming stuff here, and I know a lot of people, there's a lot of discussion recently on what you should do, what you shouldn't do, but this huge gaming table area, that's overflow area for gaming, tabletop miniatures, but it's also Magic, all the card games. Little spot to eat back there, light just turned off, but you can see. But here's the real reason I prefer to spend my money here instead of online. 6 game tables, all 4x6, and in the time it took me to heal my knee, they just added this rack. Plenty of terrain, tabletop, so what do you call boards underneath, game mats, game tiles, terrain. Each of these, it's 4 foot wide between the posts, and it's 45 inches long. So, not perfectly 4 foot by 4 foot, but when you're dealing with a small game like Frostgrave, which is 3x3, or even Star Wars X-Wing, that works pretty well on a table that size. You can do a lot of skirmish games there. Now, that's a lot of space, a lot of tables, and look at all the terrain. all of this terrain is available for our use. I don't know any individual's collection of terrain that's this expansive. Some of it is really, really, really nice. Some of it, you know, it's passable. And then all of these boards, forget which, some of the Games Workshop, but there's a few other manufacturers. Just all of this. Now, if I didn't buy my stuff here, or bought none of it here, you know, who's gonna pay for all this? I mean, I don't have a place to game at home. I mean, I could set up space, but I'm so far away, you know, who's gonna want to drive a half hour, 45 minutes to get to my house to game? And I don't have to waste money on my terrain collection instead of my armies. I really shouldn't say waste money, because I really do enjoy building terrain, but you know, it's a matter of budgeting my time. So by supporting the shop and preferring to buy as much as I can through the shop, I make sure that, or I help make sure that I still have a place to play, hopefully every week. All right. So IDIC, that's the reason. To kind of summarize for, I guess, War Games' benefit, basically having plenty of space to play. We don't have to pay for this to use the space. We have plenty of terrain at our disposal, and we have plenty of, you know, resources for, you know, modeling the paints and lines of various lines of manufacturers carried, and you know what they don't have, they can order. So those are the kind of key points about the shop. It really is a good one. So I hope that answers all your questions. If you ever do have a chance to stop in Peoria, do stop by. This is actually a real nice time, especially if you come by on Saturday. There'll be a lot of gaming action going on now. Fortunately, I'm here early, so it's kind of quiet. They open at 10, and within an hour, this place will be hopping. All right, so enjoy it yourselves. Have a great summer. Share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.